Hello everyone, welcome to The Real Meeshams. I am Meeshams and I am your personal life coach if you would like me to be. Here on this channel, we tap into your inner guidance system so that we can create a life that you love. Before we jump into this juicy little video,
check out the cause of the week.
This week's cause of the week is Sea Shepherd. I'm really digging Sea Shepherd lately, guys. I just feel like I need to wear this for every single video because they are our front line protecting our oceans so that they have a chance, they have the space to regenerate and flourish. We all came from the ocean. We're all cute little microbes and we just started expanding, getting bigger, and then we got arms and gills, and the gills turned into lungs. So check out the description box below. You can get your hands on one of these cool little apparel items, or you can just donate. Either way, thank you. Now, I've been trying to find new ways to create a better viewing experience for you guys, so I've created some timestamps down in the description box below so you can fine-tune your viewing experience. Let's jump into the video. In today's video, we are going to take a look at how we can better understand and manage those wild emotions. Now, you know what I'm talking about. It's those emotions that get red hot real fast. They're pulsing through your veins and you realize you're mid-eruption and you're the Godzilla, you're the mighty ape in New York City and nothing ain't gonna stop you. So, how do we begin to understand why is this emotion here? Why is it so thick and heavy? Why is it so loud and amplified? And why does it feel like it's ruining your life? Well, to be honest, it doesn't need to ruin your life anymore, and those emotions can still be present because we can begin to manage these emotions and to use our mind as a tool to help us get out ahead of what we're feeling. Now, I have the perfect place to start. Transcending the past. When I see a wild emotion presenting itself within me or in someone else, as a life coach, I've been trained to recognize that this wild emotion is exploding out of nowhere because it is something that has been suppressed. It is something that has been building. It's pressurizing. And when those wild emotions explode into your life and feel like they're just taking control, it is because they are literally smashing their way out of you. Because the fact of the matter is, your body actually works with you. And your body's like, yo, this mindset, this trauma, these feelings, they need to be released because they are no longer serving me. So that's why I start with transcending the past, because I feel like these wild emotions really do come from past events that don't really do anything for us anymore because we are not in the past, we are in fact in the present. And we have the choice to choose our life thenceforth. Now let's take a look at emotions. I feel like emotions tend to get a bit of a bad rap, particularly those negative, explosive ones. Because they get such a bad rap, they've become taboo, and it's not widely talked about how to manage, how to understand, and how to not feel judged in society when you need to express these emotions, because we all know they just go. But I am in fact here to tell you today, despite the fact that you might not have learned this in school, your emotions are your inner guidance system. When you're feeling bad, it's simply a matter of your heart of hearts telling you that there is another way. That the way that you're perceiving life or the way that you're going about your life may no longer be serving you. And that all you have to do is open up your mind to new ways of doing things, new ways of seeing things. And this is a question you must ask yourself. What needs to change? What needs to shift? And you need to ask it yourself because you are the only one with the answer. You can lead yourself to water and you can make yourself drink. I'm just a prompt card. Essentially, everyone around you is just a prompt card. When you're feeling good, that just means you're in peak performance, my friend. You're super confident, super charged, super magnetic, super charismatic. Whatever your true nature is, you will feel good when you're in it. And when you feel good, you do amazing things. So here are some tools that will help you manage your wild emotions. Begin to take notice of what you're feeling. Maybe while you're waiting for a coffee and you're in line, what are you feeling? Maybe when you're running down the road. What are you feeling? Maybe when you're waiting for your bus, or when there's 40 minutes left before your shift ends at work. Just take notice. Don't try to read into it, don't try to unpack it, and just try to feel the bodily sensations. The point of this exercise is to flex those feeling muscles. Get to know the language of what it is to feel. Next up, find the pause. The pause is a moment when we kind of snap back into reality and we realize what we're doing. You know when someone goes into a hot rage and it just seems like no one can get through to them because they're just so raw hot with emotions and thoughts that are just pounding them. So the pause is that moment when you have the ability to change what's going on. Now, if you're a beginner, I just recommend just finding the pause. Just take notice of when you come into awareness and you realize what you're doing, what you're feeling, and where you are. And then just let it do its thing. Honestly, that's all this tool is just find the pause. And remember that the seed you're planting now will grow big and strong. Give yourself space to process. It has taken me but a few moments to reveal the solutions to your wild emotional problems, like transcend the past, man. Trust your inner guidance system, man. But experiencing these solutions is an entirely different ballgame. It may take a little bit longer than me just telling you how it's going to make everything better. Be patient with yourself, if no one else will. You are the one thing in your life that can make any true, wonderful, transformational change. Breathe. Okay, so you are mid-emotional wave. Imagine you are a wave in the ocean and you're rising up, you're rising up, you're rising up, and you realize in that moment, you found your pause moment and you're aware and you're like, and to be honest, your wave is so built up, it's not a force that you can stop. So all you can do is allow that wave of emotion to crash down upon your body, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to seize that moment of pause and take a deep breath in and hold it for a few seconds. My Nana always used to help me when I was younger. I was quite a hot-headed little kiddo. I was very angry and I would have just rage outbursts. And she somehow always just managed to tap into that part of my consciousness that was, not the rage. And that part of myself would listen to her and she would say, "Breathe, Brittany." And she'd say, "Brittany, take 5 deep breaths." So remember, when you catch yourself mid-emotional wave, or no matter where you are in that emotional process, breathe. Raise your vibration. Now, this next tool should be applied when you have found a sense of calm. What you're going to be doing with this part is you're going to be starting to raise your vibration. So this could be little things like 1, continue breathing. 2, find a silver lining in the situation around you. Honestly, look for them hard. Sometimes it's really, really difficult. Turn every stone, flip every leaf, and look for the things that are actually really good in this moment. And if this catastrophe did not happen, at least you got this silver little lining right here. Another thing you can do is you can find at least 3 things that you're grateful for. Bring yourself into a state of gratefulness, because usually I find when I'm grateful for having a bed to sleep in, food at the table, and a warm place to go home, a home to go to, I feel like my problems just kind of fade away into the dust. Now remember, we must begin to train our minds to work with us. Because our emotions are not bad. Our emotions are our inner guidance system. They are telling you that when you feel bad, you are not aligned with your true nature. And when you feel good, you are in alignment with your true nature. Remember that your emotions may be built up old past trauma. They may be coming from places that no longer serve you. So be willing and open that when they come up, You may be given answers as to why they're there, and then you can let them go. You can begin the process of letting go of those old belief systems and old traumas that don't serve you anymore. So when a charged emotion rises on up and explodes, we may practice finding an ever calmness and finding inner peace. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. I like to think I'm getting better at this, so please, if you got all the way to the end, I do deserve a like, come on, fair enough. And if you want to see anything different or you have any comments below on your experiences, go and give me a comment down below. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell, because my self-worth is raising through the roof, baby. Until next time, on The Real Meeshams.